gave me this word. I was going to stop there, but the Lord gave me this message, right? Welcome to the channel. Those who are new to the channel, welcome, right? The Lord, my name is Fransica Brackin John. The Lord gave me this message, right? And I'm going to just jump into it. He said, listen, remember I was telling you guys who are new to this channel, I was telling Children of the Most High God, how back then they used to use goats and cows and stuff like that to put sins on it. The priests and those who were in temple would put their sins. This is why they used to sacrifice animals back then, right? They would put their sin on an animal and they would send them off into the field, right, to die or whatever it is, and that represents that they put death to that sin, and that will purge them from the sin, right? And the Lord have me to understand this, and He said, for some of you all, I don't know who this message is for particularly, because sometimes I could, the Lord probably don't want to give me names because sometimes it's of more than one individual He's speaking to, right? Not just one person that this message is for, right? The Lord said, listen, some of you all don't know this, but He said right now individuals is putting their sins upon you. How do they do this? He said, you mightn't know it because this is not how you are. You're not going to how to say that person do it when you know it was you that do that, right? But he say it's like something occurring in a particular area, and you could be there and all of your friends could be there and something bad went down and you didn't have no hand in it, but these individuals, he says like that, you didn't have no hand in it, but these individuals is saying that it was you to take off the heat off of them, right? And this is why some of you all get attacked by for things you ain't do or you know nothing about. He said it's because individuals is putting their sins upon you, things that they have done, they're saying that it's you that do it, and this is why individuals, because they're hoping doing this is to, just like when you're sacrificing an animal, is to take off the sin off of you and to put it on someone else so you wouldn't get the consequences for those actions, right? He said it's the same way. Some individuals, based on the fact that they know that certain things will be withheld from them if they don't, if individuals know that they do this or whatever it is. He say, some of you all, this is why it's like you're bearing other people's sin, unfortunately, right? They're stating that it's you that doing it, and because you aren't that person and expect someone to do that to you, and you know that you would own up if you do something right. If you do something wrong, you will own up to it. He said not necessarily everyone is like that, and he said this is what individuals is doing. Some of you all don't know why. Some individuals, you're being attacked in a particular way and certain things is withheld from you, he said, or certain individuals look at you a certain way, he says, because right now they are putting things that they do, they are saying that is this person that do it or whatever it is, and I had nothing to do with it, and they are putting it on you. It's like something happened and you were there, but you weren't part of it. But individuals is stating that is you that do it to take the heat off of them so they won't have to face those consequences for their actions, right? And this is why you are facing certain consequences where you had nothing to do with something, right? So this is what the Lord is saying. Unfortunately, this is what is happening. But the Lord had me to understand this. He said, much like the prophet Daniel, and these is guys that I'm telling you that individuals, how to say, innocent and persons try to harm them, right? Just like the prophet Daniel that you see, he was thrown into a lion's den and he was innocent. The Lord say, even though you go through a lot, you're going to go through certain things as consequences for individuals making you their scapegoat, putting their wrongs upon you and saying that you do it. He said, listen, even though you're going to go through some stuff and you ain't, it's like Christ Jesus, yes, Lord. He said Christ Jesus was the biggest scapegoat for all of us, right? He took on our sin. He took the blame for everything, right? He said it's like that, and he got crucified. He said, listen, some of you all, you're not going to get crucified like the Lord. You're going to be freed like the prophet Daniel. You're going to go through some stuff, right? Put in some situation, but the Lord said he's going to show you that yes, Lord. Emmanuel, that the Lord is with you in those things. You're not going to come out being, how to say, yes, Lord. He said, you shall live and not die to declare the glory of the Lord. You're not going to come out of that thing even smelling like smoke. You're not going to come out of that thing with anything that they meant to befall you happening to you. You're going to come out of it, and some of them is going to look at you and they are going to know that the Lord has to be with you because they know what they spoke. If it is that they know what they spoke concerning you, that the consequences, that what's supposed to happen in your life, and when you come through it and you make it, they are gonna know that Emmanuel, the Lord, has to be with you. But this being said, they are also gonna have to realize that because of their actions also, that Emmanuel, the Lord, is with you. You don't pick on a child of God just so and leave unscathed. He said, like those Samchers who thrown Daniel in the lions, and he said many of them is going to be the one fall in those positions, because when you are vindicated, when you are free from those things, when you go through it, okay, go through it because person said this about you, and they go through some, they try to cause you to, how to say, go through meet some of their consequences because, they didn't want to face up to their wrongs and lose out on whatever it is, so they make you, they put it all on you, hoping that you would go through the consequences for their actions. He said, when they see that none of it didn't, how to say, no weapon formed against you didn't prosper, meaning all what they spoke against you, it did not, how to say, cause anything, block anything for you, stop anything for you, and nothing didn't happen to you. He said, listen, they are going to realize that one, the Lord is with you, like the psalmist did, and two, they're supposed to be afraid, because if the Lord is with you and they pick on you and it's for no reason and you're innocent, there's going to be now it's on them. And he say, you didn't fall. You didn't get eaten by the lions like Daniel. You didn't go through it and make it and have this and that happen to you. What they wanted, they was hoping that would happen when they lie and they spoke certain things. But he said they are going to go through it. They are going to feel what it is. They are going to start to feel what it is that they put you through and you live through. They ain't going to live through. They ain't going to make it through it. Do you understand what I'm saying? No one is wishing anything on anyone. I'm just speaking what does say the Lord, and I'm explaining certain things. If you know you're good, then okay. Praise your name, right? Stay blessed, stay strong. If you're new to the channel, remember to share, like, and subscribe. Bye, guys. Praise your mighty name.